I followed my wife because I thought she was cheating. It's 3 nights a week. Same routine. She'd leave at exactly 9:40 p.m. and come home after midnight. Then one night, followed her to a small apartment downtown. I was already preparing myself to see another man. But when the door opened, the person standing inside completely changed my life. My wife Emily and I had been married for 7 years. And before anyone says it, no, our marriage wasn't perfect, but it also wasn't falling apart. At least not from my side. We had routines, movie nights, Sunday breakfast, normal life. One Thursday night she left again, 9:40 exactly. This time I followed her. Then around 4 months ago, Emily started disappearing at night. Not every night, just enough to feel strange. 3 times a week, always around 9:40 p.m. At first she said it was work and helping a friend. Then, eventually, she stopped explaining it all. That's when my brain started filling in the blanks itself. And honestly, when suspicion enters your mind, everything starts looking guilty. Her phone suddenly stayed face down. She smiled at texts she never explained. Started dressing nicer for late errands. And the weirdest part? She became more affectionate with me. That actually made things worse, because it felt fake, like guilt. My heart was beating so hard I could barely focus on driving. She went downtown, pulled into an older apartment complex. And boss, my stomach dropped immediately, because this looked exactly like the place someone hides an affair. She parked, got out, walked upstairs, then disappeared inside apartment 214. I sat in my car for almost 20 minutes trying to decide what to do. Part of me wanted to leave. Part of me wanted the truth. Eventually, I walked upstairs. Apartment 214. I could hear voices inside, a man laughing. My chest tightened instantly. Then I knocked. Silence. A few seconds later, the door opened. And standing there was my younger brother, Caleb. I actually froze. Because Caleb lived 3 states away. Or at least I thought he did. He looked just as shocked as I was. And Emily appeared behind him and immediately started crying. At that point, my brain completely broke. Brother, wife, secret apartment. Nothing made sense anymore. I looked at Caleb and said, "How long?" I frowned. "What?" I shoved him backward and walked inside. That's when I noticed something weird. There were medical supplies everywhere, pill bottles, hospital paperwork, machines, and sitting quietly in the corner was a little girl, maybe 6 years old. She looked terrified. Then Caleb finally said something. "Ryan, sit down." But I was already angry, furious. I looked at Emily and yelled, "You lied to me for months." And then she said something that instantly killed every thought in my head. "She's your niece." Silence. Apparently 2 years earlier, Caleb got into serious debt. Bad debt, the kind dangerous people collect. He disappeared because he owed money to people he couldn't escape from. Emily found him accidentally 4 months ago. He was living in that apartment, sick, completely broke, trying to raise his daughter alone after her mother died. And the reason Emily hid it from me, because Caleb begged her not to tell anyone. He was ashamed of what his life became. So every week, my wife secretly brought them food, medicine, money, everything. I remember just standing there feeling sick, because for 4 months, I turned my wife into a villain in my head. Meanwhile, she was secretly holding my broken family together. Then came the second twist, the real one. Later that night after Emily fell asleep, Caleb told me the truth. He wasn't hiding from debt. He was hiding from prison. Years earlier, he helped his boss move illegal money through fake accounts. Federal investigators were still searching for everyone involved. And if they found him, his daughter would end up alone. That's why Emily kept helping him secretly, because she knew if I found out, I'd try to fix everything. And fixing it could destroy all of us. I sat there until almost sunrise, completely numb. 3 weeks later, federal agents found Caleb anyway. And honestly, watching my niece cry while they took him away hurt more than anything else in this entire story. Before leaving, Caleb looked at me and said, "I'm sorry she had to lie to you." And for the first time in months, I finally understood something. Sometimes people hide things, not because they're betraying you, but because they're trying to protect what little they still have left. And honestly, that realization scared me more than cheating ever could.